Hello, this is Heisenberg, and where are the Godzilla X Kong toys? Well, I'm going to tell you what I know. I went to New York Toy Fair and found some stuff out. Yeah, Godzilla X Kong, the new empire. It's the next MonsterVerse movie coming out in 2024. Yeah, same folks that made Godzilla versus Kong is making a new movie, Godzilla X Kong. And, I really enjoyed Godzilla versus Kong and hopes if this is just as good, I'm really going to enjoy Godzilla X Kong. So we want to know more about the movie. We want to know about the toys. New York Toy Fair, full of toys. Toys here, toys there. Where were the Godzilla X Kong toys? Well, let me tell you, there at New York Toy Fair 2023, there were no Godzilla X Kong toys. None, not a one. But I still found some stuff out. So what was there? Well, there's this big mural. I mean, that's what got some people excited. There's this big mural at the Playmates Toys booth. Big poster, larger than life of Godzilla and Kong. Said Godzilla X Kong. So that would make you think it's like, oh, there must be toys. But no, no, they had the big mural, but no toys. And how do I know that? Well, I got to talk to them. I had an appointment and I got to talk to the folks at Playmates. I got to talk with the vice president at Playmates in charge of the Godzilla X Kong toys. And what did he say? He said, well, yes, they are making Godzilla X Kong toys, but the movie studio, you know what's happening, you know what I'm about to say. The movie studio is not letting them say anything about the toys yet. They're under contract, under agreement. Can't tell me one thing about the Godzilla X Kong toys. Can't show them to me. Can't talk about it. But well, they did. But no. They did tell me a few things. They said, well, they are making them. Yeah, Playmates is making Godzilla X Kong toys, and they said they're making a lot of them, and they're making a variety of them. So he was excited. He said, oh, it's going to be great. And no, I know more. I know more. Don't stop watching yet. I know more. And they're going to be sold at several stores. It's not just Walmart anymore. At the Godzilla versus Kong toys from 2021. Those were just at Walmart. But these, he's expecting, are going to be at the Godzilla X Kong toys will be at Walmart, will be at Target, and other retailers. So yeah, it should be much easier to get. So that sounds good to me. And yeah, but what else? What else? I asked him, what else though? Because I asked him about one toy in particular, because I didn't have a lot of time to speak with this vice president. As you can imagine, there's a lot going on. Uh, so yeah, what do you think? What do you think was the one toy I asked him about? Because it's like, and I tried to ask like very politely. It's like, okay, there's one toy that's I'm kind of hoping for. I think some of you are hoping for too. If there was like one suggestion to make, what do you think I made? I think I bet you a lot of you have guessed it already. Yeah, what I politely asked is like, oh, geez. What I said is, I think I forget my exact wording, but I said, well, I know a lot of folks are hoping for a Mechagodzilla. Yeah. Where's the Mechagodzilla? So I asked politely about that, and he just sort of like, okay, well, he said no promises there, but he seemed to acknowledge it's like, yeah. He seemed to acknowledge it's like, yeah. That's one people want. He seems to be aware of that, but he said that the plan is that like at first it's just going to be all Godzilla X Kong. So so when it's like when the Godzilla X Kong toys come out, it'll be just Godzilla X Kong. And how long do we have to wait, by the way? I didn't mention that. How long do we have to wait before they can actually, the studio will let them say something? And it's like, well, we have to wait at least till 2000, sometime in 2024 is the current plan. It's like in 2023, they're not allowed to say anything about the toys and can't show me the toys, can't show anybody the toys. Well, I'm sure some, well, probably Walmart's seen them in secret, or I imagine, so they agreed to buy them. But yeah, the public and press don't get to find out anything. But yeah. So the plan is okay. So it'll just be Godzilla X Kong toys, but then once that wraps up, then they hope to go back to other Godzilla toys. So yeah, so there's still hope. There's still hope for a Mechagodzilla. Yep. And again, I really did get the sense that again the guy didn't make any promises, but I think he knows. I definitely got the sense that he knows. It's like, oh yeah, he knows that's what people want. And then okay, what else? Oh yeah, yeah, and then and here's another reason. Here's something else. What should you do? You should subscribe to our YouTube channel. Yeah, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Why? Because they said they'd keep they'd let us know when they could tell us about the toys. They're going to let us know. They have my email. I have their email, and they said it's like okay, it's like when we can tell you and show you the toys, we'll let you know. Which who knows if they really will or not. It's like you can't always, some of these folks make promises and don't follow through. But yeah, it's like well, let's hope it all works out. It's like things you never know what's really going to happen. I mean, things could go. We don't know for sure if we're really going to see this movie. You don't know for certain if we're going to see this movie until we actually see it. I mean, things go wrong, and we don't know about the toys until we actually see them. But yeah, yeah, yeah. But I think all indications are everything should go fine. We'll see the movie, we'll get the toys, and Playmates will tell luminous news about the toys. So yeah, so please subscribe. Okay, what about other toy companies? It's like, well, don't know, but I have every reason to expect that MonsterArts and Bandai will make the Godzilla X Kong toys. But again, I think they're not saying anything. Again, they're probably also like being told by the movie studio. It's like you got to keep quiet, got to keep quiet. Like sometime in 2024, you can let people know, but not now. And I also am hoping that Hiya Toys will make Godzilla X Kong toys. And once again, it's like don't know what's going to happen, but they've been making they've been making quite a few. Uh, they're making everything else. I mean, they've been making all these other MonsterVerse toys, and they're expanding even now to toys that classic toys like from before the MonsterVerse. So yeah, and they seem to be doing quite well at it. They're very popular, so I'd expect that. But yeah, so like I said, understandable that everyone wants to know about the Godzilla X Kong toys, but I would say don't overlook what the other Godzilla projects that are happening right now. So once again, we got from Toho, just 1 or 2 months away, depending on where you live. We have Godzilla -1 coming out. That movie from Toho, and all indications are that's going to be a great movie. And I did get to see at the Bandai booth the the Godzilla -1 movie monster series action figure that was on display, and yeah, I confirmed with I was pretty sure that's what it was, but in the moment I didn't want to say for certain. But yeah, it's like I looking at it again and G Forever looking at it, it's like yeah. What they had on display was the Godzilla -1 movie monster series action figure, so you can watch our video where we show you that. And yeah, and like I said, all indications are it's going to be a great movie, and it is coming out in the U.S. in December, I believe, December 1st. So yeah, well worth checking out. And then, but also there's going to be a Godzilla TV show, the Monarch TV show from Apple TV, and that's coming out in November. But it's going to be shown. The first episode is going to be shown early at New York Comic Con, and guess who? Guess who's going to be at New York Comic Con? Yep, I'm going to be there, and G Forever is going to be there. So we'll have a early once we watch it, we'll try to post an early review. I think a no spoilers review. There's no point in spoiling it before anyone else has a chance to see it. But yeah, no spoilers review once it's shown at New York Comic Con, which is just very soon, like in the middle of October. So lots to look forward to. So I've said before, this is just like a great time to be a Godzilla fan. Like so much going on, and I've had a great time. I've been making these videos reviewing toys since the MonsterVerse began. in 2014. Glad the MonsterVerse is still going. Glad Toho is still making movies, and there's just like been more, more Godzilla content and more toys, from Playmates on, and very happy. All right, that pretty much wraps it up for now. Once again, please subscribe. Please subscribe. We're going to keep you posted as we find things out. So this is Heisenberg, hoping you enjoy the upcoming Godzilla X Kong toys.